Got a barricade up there. They're a huge monster barricade. It's just amazing.
USA! 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 USA!
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What brings you down here?
Milo fan?
A long-time Milo fan?
A year or two. A year or two ago on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, Joe Rogan, yeah.
I liked his point of view. He's well-spoken. He's a troll, too, which I feel like is what a lot of what sets people off, because he definitely plays a character. If you pay attention, you will notice some logical fallacies with what he says. He's so clever, though. He knows what he's doing. Like he knows he's doing that. I can notice the difference, though. Like I can see when he's playing the character, and I think it's funny. I'm not offended by what people say. No, Milo. I'm not offended by what people say. You can say whatever you want about me. I don't care. That's not my privilege. That's how I was raised. I was raised. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. If I don't give a fuck what you say, it doesn't matter, and that's a fact. Like.
Well,
but anyways, yeah, fan.
Yeah.
That was long.
So what about you?
Fan.
Just a fan?
I think he makes a good point about how the far left have pushed a lot of moderate young people out with how far the social justice movement's gone. I was drinking the Bernie Sanders Kool-Aid at the beginning, and just some of the social just. He made a point about how it's gone so far one direction that they're pushing people out. And I find myself in the group of people that have become disenfranchised. The far left has hijacked the left.
Well, what the traditional liberalism makes total sense. You accept people that are different than you. We should try and help each other. I'm all for those things. But it's just gone so far into I need to memorize all the pronouns to call you, or it's hate speech. That's just absurd. That's absolutely absurd. That's not a reasonable thing. When I can cite facts and people become enraged, that's an issue. And it's not... The hate that I've seen here has been from the protesters. I've seen different people get hit, and they were in line. It's just... I find that ironic as well. It's a good time, too.
Well, we're kind of buying into it a bit, in terms of they're playing their part. So I'm always a little careful, like, okay, I don't want to, incite someone, respect their space, because, I'm not here for violence. I'm here for conversation.
I saw you getting ganged up on over there earlier when you were like, name a racist thing he said. And then like people swarmed you and they were like, rah, 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 rah. Virtue signaling, I'm better than you. And you're like, well, I asked a question and you all lost your minds.
I thought I did. I thought they were fair questions. I wasn't, seriously, a conversation is so important.
Mutual respect and interesting conversation. It's a lost art because people just find this stance and they just trench themselves in and they have to be passionate about everything.
And then hating you for not having that.
Yeah.
Hating you because you think different than me.
I love interesting conversations with people that disagree with me.
Exactly.
And I don't get angry. It takes a village.
It's an art too, like you said. A lot of people, the trigger, is what I was trying to say, because they said, well, you're going to use trigger against us. I said, no, we all get triggered. The difference is how we react. How do we react to it?
Like, I go lift weights really hard.
Right. Well, that sounds like a good use of your time.
Right.
So that's what I see here. I don't see. I haven't talked to a single person in line that doesn't share a very common core to what you guys were just saying.
I was looking. There's this group of like 3 people. This sort of old lady. A woman and a man, and the man's in camo and a beanie, and I was trying to read their sign. I forgot my glasses, so I'm sitting there trying to read it, and he told me to fuck off. He was like, avert your eyes, check your privilege, you need to fuck off. I was like, dude, I'm trying, you're literally holding a sign with words on it, I'm trying to read it, and you're telling me to fuck off. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm in line for the event. If anything, you're the one who should leave. If you're unhappy, don't be here. Why are you so... I'm literally trying to read your sign and you're angry at me for it. Like, it's just another example of that irony that's like, it doesn't...
It's pretty rich.
It doesn't hold up under logical scrutiny.
Look at that guy with the Black Lives Matter shirt. He got the mask on.
Sure does.
Mixed messages are everywhere, but...
I'm like, Scadia...
Like, I want to take pictures of people here, but I'm not going to.
Well, that's why you just put it on video and just kind of pretend to be nice.
Red.
Yeah.
Okay, don't know what that means.
I don't think anyone has the law in terms of when you're in a public square is kind of shady. I don't think they have any way of saying you can't. Out of respect, I'll walk away, but not because I think legally there was that case. I was trying to remember the one where.
Dude, I almost got my ass kicked because I accidentally took a picture of someone.
Oh, really?
I was just talking. I was distracted. He's like street kid.
At 4 in the morning to go work a 10-hour shift. Like, I'm gonna have to leave, not because I don't support the cause or anything, because I have to get to work. It's awful.
What time of your work shift?
My work shift starts at 5, but I have to wake up at 4 to get there on time. Yeah.
So where do you work?
I work in Renton, just in a warehouse.
Oh, okay.
Glass company.
Okay. Cool. Hard-working American.
Hard-working, that's for sure. Working 60 hours a week to afford my janky, leaky-roofed duplex.
Oh, did you buy it, though?
There's all my privilege for you.
Yeah, I know, right?
All that shit that was just handed to me because I'm a white man.
Yeah. Let's look at the specifics before we go off. Get to know people.
Yes.
He is, actually. He's happy.
I got my ticket.
He's like immune to all criticism. He's gay, Jewish.
Well, I saw him pushed by the cops over there. I got excited. Thought they were going to somehow make him leave, but now we're still just standing here. I feel like I'm going to have to.
Yeah, I want to go after all the the bearded people because we've got to stick together.
I'm shaving mine tomorrow.
Damn you bastard, traitor!
You can't see anything.
Basically, I'm a female, so I have kind of awkward rules.
Being a murderer, you should hate yourself.
What's going on?
I don't really like the house here. I don't think it's particularly. I don't know.
I know him. Hey, how's it going?
My man! What's up?
Hey, not much. Just check and see what's going on in the line.
Nah, man, I hope
We think they're starting the live stream.
Oh, is there an audience in there already?
There's like, it looks like it's only halfway full though, but we can't get in, so
I don't know.
we're just kind of waiting. We don't really know if anyone's
Oh, they're gonna do it.
I think we should give it a bit, but I think it's worth the experience just to be here.
stars are.
Yeah, I'm not optimistic.
Are they actually blocking passes?
Yeah. I guess it's half full. Someone says there's a live feed right now, so they're showing half full in the stadium because they were supposed to start filling at 7.
Yeah.
So
They have started.
well, I don't know. He hasn't started speaking yet.
Oh shit!
Let's put some people in jail. Where's the paddy wagon? I mean, that's what they want, right? They want to get arrested?
They're just here. They're here to cause problems.
Well, I would hope. I mean, that's what they want. They're anti-free speech people.
Okay, let's keep going around.
Everybody else is back.
Do you think like there's people checking? Do they even care?
Let's see if we can go. You want to come in? I'll stay with you. Two big guys. I know some really big guys back there in case we need them.
I don't think they're actually going to do anything. I just think this is like
For show.
no, it's full refunds.
Here we go. Tommy Lawrence. Tell us to take the. Here we are.
Yeah, it looks like there's some people. Are people going in? Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, are people going through because we don't?
Has anyone actually been able to get in?
We're trying to just secure everything. So
Yeah. Okay. I just trying to understand if it's still going to happen or not.
Be patient.
Okay. Thanks.
Have a good night.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, the doors are all locked, dude. That just seems weird. Like, open those doors. Like, you could let so many people in before they do it.
Well, yeah, but then they'd have a disaster in their hands.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably what they're trying
Maybe
to.
why they don't just get like big rubber poles and just push people sideways.
Look at this. He has his assault rifle there with his rubber
well, I'm sure
bullets.
they were, rubber bullets. Yeah, those guys mean business, and they look like they're jacked up. Like they're ready for it.
Yeah, they are. Nice. Right here.
This is real life. How they go transparent people get in. Like it's basically a funnel, but there's like 30 armed like riot gear.
They're-
waiting, and
they
they're
said-
like jacked up too. Like
yeah.
they're ready.
Yeah, they're.
The good kind.
They said
look
be
like-
patient, so they're still going to try to make it happen.
But yeah, the guy was not like moving around or anything. He looked like he was ready.
I'm hoping the non-serious people will kind of get scared and run away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Point them
If
out.
this is alright, I get people can take swings at me.
Yeah,
coming
this
in.
lump right here.
We can play by those rules. I'm gonna go where I fucking please. We can play by those rules. Like, oh man, like you don't know how good this is for me. Not for you, but for me. I'm excited about this. This will be fun.
All the doors.
If I come away with a bloody face, this is good.
So what brings you here?
All of it. Like the fact that all he's doing is just speaking his mind. He's obviously being provocative and trying to make it big, but that's all he's doing. He's not encouraging people to attack. He's just talking. And the fact that I recently turned my back on the left for being fucks. So it was just this like, if you disagree, then you're evil. If you disagree, then it's whatever name that they're going to call you, and they then justify their violence against you for that. That's fucked. So yeah, I'm going to be here, and if somebody takes a swing at me, it's going to be fun for me.
So what would you if someone takes a swing at you?
I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to do exactly what I am legally allowed to do, which is defend myself. And if that means that I punch back, then okay. But I'm going to go where I please. It is a public place.
I do know that as long as you're not the pursuer.
Yep.
You can't pursue.
You can't. I've done a decent amount of martial arts.
Oh, okay, good.
You do not initiate, and you cannot break contact. So if somebody takes a swing and they keep swinging, you can do really whatever as long as the blows keep going back and forth. But once you've like disengaged, then
it's over.
It's neutral, and you have to stop and you have to back away. But as long as contact is there, from whatever side, it is safe to defend yourself until that contact breaks.
Well, I'll film it, okay?
I would appreciate that. That would be fun.
I have a very big battery right here, so. Yeah, because a common fellow goes, "Oh, this guy picked on me." I'm like, really? No. One of the questions I had was, how many actual people are being hit because they were Trump supporters, right?
Yeah.
When I'm hearing this crowd, I can believe that Trump supporters are not hitting people.
No,
I don't.
No one here has.
I mean, not to say you necessarily voted for Trump. You're okay if you didn't vote for Trump, but who here is
with the hats?
Who here has started a fight with somebody?
Never.
I've wanted to talk to some people.
I have never been in a non-dojo related fight.
Right.
So I do a lot of martial arts, and as long as it's not within the confines of the gym, I've never once been in a fight because I can be sarcastic or silly or laugh my way out of a situation. But getting hit is not scary to me. So it's
that's true, right?
So
if you're not afraid of
the intimidation of like the kid that got hit. Really, like I feel for him because he's bleeding and shit, but it's just blood. Like.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to move forward. Yeah,
it's just okay. A bloody lip and a nosebleed. Now, it's not okay that happened, but he's no longer like he's pissed off, but he's not like in danger of his life.
Right.
It's just blood. It's just a hit. If you fell off, a truck, you could have that same sort of thing. Like, oh, the truck attacked me. It's like, okay. No.
Sticks and stones might break my bones.
Right.
Words definitely won't hurt me.
Right. And it's like, okay, you're gonna be mean. All right. Unless I see steel.
Yeah.
I'm not scared. It's like, okay, you're gonna need a knife or a gun before. It's like, all right, let's really start considering the options here. That's what you're gonna do. Swing at me with the wooden sign.
Yeah, well,
it's just I've heard that they got bats or clubs, and that's scary. But
I don't have any pictures of that though. I'd like to get some pictures of that.
But we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting.
Well, what's so interesting is we're recording and they're not. They're anti-recording.
Right.
Well,
and they're smacking stuff out of your hands.
We're like,
and it's like, no. This was you guys, like literally every time before this. Now we're applying the same standards to you, and you can't handle it. Cute.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was pretty intense. Those riot gear up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
These guys had like full knee and shin guard like gear.
Well, I'm glad he let his guard down a little bit for us. Meaning the emotional.
Know who we are. Like,
yeah.
Rowdy rascals trying to get in.
Well, I have a camera, which probably means I'm not on their side.
Well, these days.
Well, no.
This particular event.
No, but that's what I'm saying is if you're on, the people with cameras, facts and justice, you're going to have a camera.
Being recorded in a public setting doing
right.
public events.
So
now, once you start covering up your face and acting all scary, then okay. Let's start. Then it's okay. Now we're playing by different rules.
They can't answer why. Have they ever, on any recording, ever answered why they
now?
Feel like
I did get one guy.
Really?
One woman was willing to talk.
What did she say?
She's totally right. But she believes that he's a racist. She just believes. Right.
The justification that I've talked about, because I was foolish and tried to talk with my friends about this, is basically what's happening now is okay, I guess, kind of, but really this is the platform for the real violence that's just about to happen. Like we're all somehow just about to.
We're really getting violent here.
It's like that's not.
You look violent. Are you violent? do you support Trump?
I wouldn't like to answer that.
You don't want to answer. Do you like Milo?
I wouldn't want to answer that either.
Oh, really? So you're here as an observer?
I wouldn't want to answer that either.
Wow. See, we were just talking about people that are here that don't want to go on record, aren't caring a lot about the facts. Do you think that's a fair assessment?
What was the question?
We're arguing that there are people that are here, but they don't care about the facts.
The facts of what?
Well, just in terms of the record keeping of what happened here, right? They're afraid to be on video. They're afraid to tell their side of the story.
Are you talking about me personally?
I'm just asking you because you are very evasive to the question. So I'm like, well, why are you afraid of having your opinion heard?
I don't know. I think it's not really something that I want to share currently.
Okay.
There's a lot of bipartisan aura going around right now, and I feel like sharing my very unipartisan ideals would incite something that I don't want to get into.
Okay.
Right? So it's just
I'm not going to be violent toward you. I promise you.
No, I'm not worried about violence per se. I'm just more worried about there's a lot of people here who have very strong opinions about one side or the other, and that strong opinion usually makes them very closed-minded.
Right.
Whether one side or the other, it's not going to matter. If you're not willing to listen, then there's no reason to talk. And there's so many people here that aren't willing to listen.
Well, that's kind of what I was driving at. Was there's a lot of non-communication, and I don't think but that's the goal. That's the goal is communication. That's why I do what I do. I do care what you think. It's not just about what I think, because I could be wrong. Anyways, I appreciate you talking to me. Do you think we're gonna make it?
What?
Think we're gonna make it?
I don't. If we don't make it, then the event gets canceled. I think that's how it's going to go. I think we'll make it if it goes on. If it actually goes and they start letting people in, they'll have to clear these people out. And then I think the people that are still here, we're close enough where we're going to get in. But I think the only way we don't make it is if they get canceled right now. I don't know what the criteria for canceling an event are though. Like, could he go forward with an event if they only got like 30 people in there? Maybe he would. I mean, if he's here, he might go forward with it.
Well, they scheduled it up to 10 o'clock.
I guess, yeah, you're right. They might do that just because.
He has, so I was going to say, he normally speaks, an hour, hour and a half.
Like an hour and then questions until you.
Right. And then they go to some private party. That's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's the party guy. But I don't know, should have some party in you.
I even weaponized a question for him, so.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I was thinking at home, is there a good question I could have for him? I couldn't come up with one.
Mine's just really dorky, but that's okay.
What is it?
Well, the question was, let's see if I get it. I have a trolly weaponized question for you. You know, and then I say, why do you love Sam Harris so much?
Think about cutting past the cutters.
Now, only people that know that relationship,
We could probably get in.
you know, so he can step into it right there. It's just sort of a trolley thing because he's never said explicitly that he loves you know, Sam Harris, but he's never really distanced himself from him, which is always sort of surprised me a little bit. You know,
Yeah,
and
you think since Sam Harris was a big Hillary supporter that there'd be no way.
yeah, but there is something there, and so I was curious if I could kind of weaponize that question and see if he would go for it.
You could get him to open up a bit. Yeah, I've wanted to ask, or I would love it if someone could ask him, or anyone sort of in this sphere, about net surveillance. Like, they don't seem to talk about it very much.
About what?
Net surveillance?
Net surveillance?
Net surveillance, like Edward Snowden and things.
Oh.
It doesn't seem like it's a high priority for them, but it's something that, like, there's like maybe 4 or 5 events in my life that totally sort of sobered me up, and that was 9/11 was definitely one of them, but also Edward Snowden coming up was another one where, like, I have to learn about this now. And I took data communications when I was in post-secondary, and I'm pretty sensitive to, like, what exactly databases of, like, archived like chronologically archived data would look like, and when you start connecting those databases together, what that actually means. Like, it's not in his wheelhouse, but I would like to know if he has thoughts on it.
No, I don't think he would. Yeah, it would be interesting because I think at some point you have to start asking, well, how are people going to use this information? You know, and really should be, like, there should be strict rules. I mean, part of me doesn't care if they do it. What I really care about is how they use that information. You know, that I mean, you can make an argument and say, I really don't care that you do it, but what I really care about is I want to know how you're using it.
Like, I've been reading Edward Bernays' book, Propaganda, just learning about what propaganda is. And that book was from, like, 1919 or something, like early 1900s. And it was all about, it was before Nazi era, like, sort of propaganda. So he was actually from, like, a public resources standpoint, saying, like, why propaganda is a good thing, that you can sell more things this way if you just, like, he was saying basically, like, individuals have opinions, but also, like, groups of people have opinions. Like, if you can get the group to agree with something or to accept something, like, you get more done. And so they were talking about, like, if you can make the group believe certain things or even spin it in a certain way. And so that's why you see a lot of stuff, like, with fake news, or even, like, why all these people hate Milo, like, just spin it a certain way. And so I see when you get enough information chronologically archived from every angle.
I don't think there's a solution. What we want, you have to be vigilant yourself personally.
Yeah.
You have to you can't really accept a group line, and that's sort of the transition that we're going through now. We could have a direct democracy, you know, and it's possible now. Technically, it was never possible until now.
Yeah.
So. Now I see why he waited for this one at the very end, or towards the end of his tours.
I guess, yeah, well, because he's in progressive country now. Did he even do one in Portland? I don't even know.
What was the deal with Portland?
Yeah, I don't think it was stopped.
No, I know it was canceled.
Are they throwing stuff?
Back off.
What's going on now?
Yeah, I was like, what do I got? What do I got? I got that fucking good. Dude, you're literally just chugging. Yeah, dude.
What is that?
It's like a glass thing with paint.
Yeah, they got engineering students here, so you never know.
Oh, you're back in Oh, there you guys are. There, we're calling you. Hey, wait, let's get a little more in front. She found me. What you trying to do? She's getting better. Nobody's going to jail. Make a hole. 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 Make a hole! 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 Here we go! Let us in! 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 Just keep a good eye above us. All the wine's like. I'd say walk. I hope I do, but that's all the cops are gonna do.
What? I mean, there's too many of them. I hate to tell them.
What?
Yeah, they do have to pierce it though.
You're the fascist! Read a fucking dictionary, you cunt!
What's a dictionary?
Oh, it's a giant fucking book. Dude, it's fucking smart. As it hits his dude. Later. I don't know, I'd be pissed off somebody threw a lighter at my head.
Yeah, what do you do? It's a pretty big crowd.
Yeah! Woo! Here comes the skinhead. What the fuck is that thing? This dude, they're like trying to rip his skin off. That's some fucking bizarre shit. This took the breath away from the guy who was going to. Oh, really? Yeah. Let us in! Let us in! Let us in! Let us in! Let trying to get me. I think what you're saying applies to people on the right too. It's important. I think because I think we're experiencing a lot of attitudes in this country by people on the right. I'm not saying people shouting down automatically who disagree with them. So then they go radical.
And there's
Are you back where you were, or what's up?
She's very civil. We're having a conversation. She's not with them.
I'm not doing that.
She's not with
That's not me.
I'm sure we don't agree on a lot of things. I just want to thank you about being we've been having
of course.
discussion.
I do agree with you, but thank you also.
Oh, yeah.
This is the best thing you've seen.
Thank you so much. I'm really